In the previous session, we have seen some theoretical background about how to find the transfer function for a system which is having gears, okay, gear trains. Okay, so just let me recall, this theory is very important. If you understand the theory concept, then you will be able to solve these problems associated with this very easily. So it was very important for us to take the theory part and understand. In case of servo motors, they operate at high speed and low torque. In order to achieve this, gear trains are used, and they are analogous to or equivalent to your transformers of electrical systems. And these are the two gear trains, primary and secondary. We have seen these are connected with the two shafts, first shaft 1 and 2. The important thing to note here is, if, okay, see here, the motor is connected to the shaft 1 and the load is connected at the shaft 2. Suppose you want to, whatever the elements that are connected to one particular shaft, we call generally as mechanical impedances. Okay, so whenever you want to draw a mechanical system, okay, which is having gears already, if you want to analyze this, you have to transform, you have to try to transform that system into a mechanical system which is not having gears. Okay, आप इसको transform कर दो. But whenever in this process, when you transform, certain parameters get changed, obviously, because of the gear systems. So when these mechanical impedances of the shaft 1, when I want to reflect it onto the shaft, from shaft 2 to shaft 1, when I'm trying to reflect it, these parameters will change. What are those parameters? They are J2, B2, and you have TL, and you have theta. So these parameters will affect, okay, and you will get some different values. What are those different values? I am talking about the shaft 2 values reflecting on shaft 1. What are the changed values? We have seen this in the previous session. This is the changed value. See, the J equivalent is shaft 1 value will remain unchanged, but shaft 2 value gets multiplied by this factor. So what is this factor? The numerator is the number of teeth of the destination shaft. So in our case, destination is first shaft. So here it will be N1, and denominator is number of teeth of the source shaft, that is N2. We are moving from N2 to shaft 2 to shaft 1. So the ratio will be N1 by N2. So this is your changed value of J, moment of inertia. Similarly, you want to go for the change in the B. B will be for first shaft, it won't change because that is your destination shaft. However, I'm talking about the overall equivalent value. But for second shaft, the parameter will change. That is the value multiplied by this factor. Okay. Remember, we are doing this N1 by N2 whole square. Why we got this? Because we are moving from shaft 2 to shaft 1. Suppose equivalently, if you go in other terms, okay, I have not written here clearly what are the equivalent values. Simply I have written similar to this. But equivalent, if you try to find, for shaft 2 in the reverse case, okay, हम 1 से 2 को जब जाएंगे, 1 के parameters change होंगे. What are the parameters of shaft 1? Okay, you can see you have torque, theta 1, you have J, you have shaft 2. Destination shaft will change now. The ratio, what we have written here, you can see the ratio here N1 by N2 will now change to N2 by N1 for the second case. Okay, so your equivalent value will be, this time it will be J2, okay, because destination shaft value will not change. J2 plus, you should get N2 by N1 whole square into J1. Okay, this is your equivalent value. Similarly for B also, it is B2 plus N2 by N1 square into B1. plus whatever the torque, even torque gets changed, that value you should mention. So here whenever we are reflecting one shaft value, that is generally we call it mechanical impedances, when we are reflecting onto the other shaft, the destination shaft will not change, that parameters will not change, source values will change. Remember this. With these theoretical backgrounds studied, let us start solving the problems. The first problem, find the transfer function of the system given g of s we need to find, that is theta 2 by t of s. So let us look at the figure given. This is your given mechanical system. You can just observe, nowhere it is mentioned that it is a gear, it is having gear trains. Okay, kahin par bhi question mein mentioned nahi hai. Question is generally as usual, how you normal, how you the question you find, that is find the transfer function. But it is up to you student to first identify that yes, this problem is related to the gear trains. You can see how you can identify. Generally if you see, it is having j term, it is having a B term, that is damper, and you have a spring. So it is a mechanical system, and that too it is having torque, so it is rotational mechanical system. In turn, if you observe here, you can see the number of teeth are given to you. So it indicates what? So you have a gear system here. So ये आपका side view है, जैसे इसका मतलब क्या है, यहाँ पर एक gear है which is connected to a shaft. This is also ये side से लिया गया view है. So this is also one gear. So these two are connected in this fashion, right? So when they rotate, and their direction of motion will be in opposite direction. So what happens? The energy gets transferred. So this is the system. Very first thing is you need to identify that the given system is having gear trains. So what you should do? First thing, identification. Then you have to decide आपको reflection किधर लेना है. So whether the system, you can see you have one shaft here. Let me take this as number 1, and this is your second shaft. Okay, if I take, so you need to decide here what should I do, whether I should take shaft 2 reflection on the shaft 1 or from 1 to 2, so that ये आपका normal system जैसे आप convert कर दो उसको. Okay, the better thing, see you have how many connections, there is a torque, there is a J, there is a B, so 3 things are connected. Here there is only one spring, so it would be easy for us if you take the reflection of shaft 2 over shaft 1. Okay, that's what I have done here. You can see the torque is as usual. Okay, let me just take for this as is theta 1 as the rotation angular displacement, then the J term is as it is. Here instead of giving J, they have given you the numerical value 1 kilograms meter square. That is your moment of inertia, and you have a damper element. After this, you can observe I have to reflect this part over the shaft 1. Okay, so whenever you're going to reflect, how many parameters will change? Observe how many elements are associated with shaft 2. There is a spring. Okay, then no other element, number of teeth are there, and you have theta term. So ye do terms hain, these two terms will change. Okay, I cannot take 4 as it is generally K spring constant, but here the value is given as 4 Newton meter per radians. So this is spring constant K, 4 it is given, and you have a rotational angular displacement theta 2. So ये दो पैरामीटर्स जब हम रिफ्लेक्ट करेंगे शाफ्ट 2 को शाफ्ट 1 पे, तो ये दो पैरामीटर्स चेंज होंगे. What I will do, you can see till this the system is same. यहाँ तक आपको शाफ्ट 1 का मिलेगा. Till this it is shaft 1. Now when I reflect over it to the shaft 1, 2 to 1 जब मैं reflect करूंगी, I have connected spring as it is, and I have a angular displacement also, but you can observe I have not taken theta 2 as it is. It is something else. We will find out that what is that something else, but it is not theta 2 as it is. And even you can see it is not 4 anymore. It has changed to some other value. We will calculate both of these things. Remember, whenever we reflect the things on the one over the other, the parameters will change. So this is what whatever we have redrawn the structure, this is a routine normal mechanical system which you have already done the problems on. You have already calculated the transfer function for such systems. You can observe second figure में आपको कहीं पर भी gear trains नहीं दिख रहे हैं, but first system जो आपको दिया गया है, in that you have 2 gears. So what we have done, we have converted this given mechanical system which is having the gear trains into a normal rotational mechanical system, but certain parameters need to be changed. Okay, we will see how the parameters will change. Transforming the overall network to the one which is having no gears, without any gears, that is this figure. How we can do this, how we can do the transformation? By reflecting spring and theta. ये जो दो values हैं, इसको आपको shaft 1 पे reflect करना पड़ेगा. So by reflecting this spring constant, and I have not mentioned theta, but overall in figure you can see theta A I have taken. So it on to the this shaft 1, and we should multiply that by this factor. I told you whenever the things will change, that parameter will get multiplied by one ratio. Okay, if generally अगर आप moment of inertia को J लेंगे, okay, assume करो कि आपके system 2 में, that is shaft 2 में J2 है, when you are reflecting it on J1, that will be what? J1 as it is रहेगा, and you are changing this, you are reflecting 2 on 1, so J2 into some parameter square. ये parameter क्या रहेगा? Ratio. What is that ratio? N1 by N2, because you are reflecting it on the first shaft. Similarly, I have to follow the same thing for even K also. ये spring constant है, यहाँ पर actually K you can consider first. So how the K value will change when I reflect? It should be the value multiplied by 1 ratio square. What is that ratio? I am taking this as shaft 1 and this as shaft 2. So I am reflecting shaft 2 over shaft 1. So I have to take a destination shaft, number of teeth, N1, source shaft, N2. So this K in your given question, you can see 4 it is given. So let me take that 4 K and N1 by N2. So what is N1 and what is N2? You can see N1 is 25, N2 is 50. 25 by 50 whole square. So it is a 25 by 50 is 1 by 2. So if you solve it further, what you will get? 4 into 1 by 2 square. So 1 by 2 square is 1 by 4. So 4 cancels. The value you will get there as 1 Newton meters per radian. You can see मैंने यहाँ पे जो draw किया है, I have taken 1 Newton meter only. Why? The changed value I have written directly. Okay, so you calculate and then at the end you can specify. Hope you understood how the value of the spring constant K will, when you reflect on the shaft 1, what is the new value? It should be multiplied by this ratio. And theta, we will look at the end about the theta. Fine. Now we will go for normal, how to find the transfer function. What you used to do, अब ये जो आपका system दिया है, what we have drawn here, this system is not having any gear trains. ये आपका as usual normal rotational mechanical system है. So you have got number of displacements 2, theta 1 and theta A. Then you have an applied torque and you have some J term, B term and K term. Okay, इसके लिए आप क्या कर सकते हो? The question may be extended even like draw the equivalent mechanical network for this. Then you can write the equilibrium equations, torque equations. Then force voltage and torque voltage and torque current analogy use करके आपको electrical system भी draw कर सकते हो आप इसके लिए. And further at the end transfer function. But question में सिर्फ transfer function mentioned है. Fine. So अब इसके लिए we will go for we will identify how many number of displacements are there. So उतने nodal equations आएंगे. So let us write the torque equation. So we have theta 1 and theta A. two different displacements. So we will get two equations. So at theta 1, try to observe how many elements are purely connected to theta 1. There is a applied torque. Then you have a J term. J ka value 1 kg hai. There is B also, but it is shared. It is both ends are free to move between theta 1 and theta A. Similarly, अगर आप second node को देखेंगे theta A, so theta A purely I think K is connected, only one, and even this B damper element also, the viscous friction coefficient, it is connected in between. It is a shared element between theta 1 and theta A. So let us write the values. So for theta 1 node, torque J and B, three things are there. Program, it is given d by dt square of theta 1 of t plus B, it is again given 1. Yes, 1 Newton meter second per radians. So instead of B, I have taken 1 into, it is shared. It is shared among theta 1 and theta A. So I have taken the subtraction differentiation. ये आपका theta 1. At node theta 1, you have this equation. Similarly, go for node theta A. यहाँ पर दो elements होंगे, K and B. So no applied torque. 0 is equal to there is spring constant 1 nanometer, 1 Newton meter. See, we have calculated. It is 1 Newton meter into theta A plus there is a viscous friction coefficient B, which is given the value 1, and it is shared. This time it is not 1 minus A, it is A minus 1. Okay, because we are writing with respect to theta A this time. Now what we need to do, we should go for to find the transfer function. What are the steps? Try to recall. First thing, for the given system, we will write the equations. After writing the equations, we'll go for, can anybody tell me what is the next step? What I should do? So the next step is, once we go for the equations writing, we should apply the Laplace transforms. Apply the Laplace transform for the first equation. It will become T of S is equal to double differentiation, take S square, theta 1 of S. There is a single differentiation, take S. Okay, I have expanded it. Theta 1 and theta A. So theta 1 and theta A. This is your equation 1. Similarly, go for equation 2. Find the Laplace transform for equation 2. 0 is equal to, you have 1 theta A of S, and one time differentiation, take the S multiplied and theta A and theta 1, theta A and theta 1. So I have applied the Laplace transforms. Now what ratio I need to find now? I have to look into that. Okay, after applying the Laplace transform, I should take the ratio of output by input so that I'll get the transfer function. But what is the required thing? Okay, so the required thing is, I need to go for theta 2 by t. Okay, you can observe जो हमने Laplace transform apply किया है दोनों equations में, we have theta 1 and theta A. Nowhere I have theta 2. But how I can get theta 2? ये जो theta A है, this is your changed value. Okay, theta 2, you can see when I'm reflecting it over the shaft 1, the value will change. That changed value is theta A. But theta A, how to get that too? We can associate this theta A with theta 2. At the end we will do it. Okay, but now at least assume करो कि somehow theta A से हम relation लेंगे. Applying the Laplace transform, what I will do in equation 2, observe karo, you have theta A and theta 1. So what I will do, from equation, this second equation, I will solve this and try to find out theta 1 value. If I can do that, मैं equation 3 में उसको replace कर सकती हूँ. Okay, because I don't want theta 1. I want theta A. Theta A is related to theta 2. Okay, so from equation second, that is this below, the second Laplace transform equation, what I will do, I will take theta A common. 1 plus yes minus theta 1 of yes. Then taking this to the other side, yes into theta 1 of yes is equal to remaining terms, or what is theta 1? Theta 1 of yes is equal to this as it is. Okay, theta a 1 plus s as it is. This yes will come to the denominator. So I have found theta 1 from this equation. Once I get theta 1, what I can do in this torque equation, I will substitute for theta 1. Okay, substituting this value in equation 3. So equation 3 has got torque T of s is equal to s square plus s, theta 1 take common in first two terms. So theta 1 अगर मैं common ले लूं तो s square plus s minus s theta a s. Yes, theta a s as it is. Okay. Now what I have to do? I have to go for substitution. So substitute, see, as it is T of s, s square plus s as it is. Instead of theta 1 of s, let me substitute equation 4. That is 1 plus s theta a by s. ये आपका substitution है, minus as it is. Now from this equation, you can find the output by input. Output is your, in case of mechanical systems, displacement is your output, applied either force or torque is your input. So theta by t I need to find. So take the ratio, you can just take theta a common here, you will be left with this bracket term, s square plus s, 1 plus s as it is divided by s. This s I have taken LCM for both the terms, so that's why I have multiplied one s here. So s square. Now take the ratio theta by t, output by input. ये जो आपका numerator and denominator है, इसको exchange कर लो. And denominator further, you can go for simplification. A plus b, a plus c plus d. आप ये दोनों brackets को solve करो, minus s square. You will get s cube plus s plus s. You can verify it later. When you multiply these terms, denominator term, you will get this. Now, I have found output by input, but output is theta a, not theta 2. But I have to find theta 2. The given question is, I need to find the transfer function theta 2 by s. मुझे theta 2 चाहिए. So what I will do now, let me go for the theory concept. Okay, let me recall this relationship I will make use of. Theta and torques are not, only one torque is given. Let me go for this. I will take theta 2 by theta 1 is equal to n1 by n2. Keeping this as a standard, I will use that in my solution. Okay, we can see when I take theta 2 by theta 1 is equal to n1 by n2, or theta 2 by, not theta 1, we have theta a is equal to n1 by n2. What is n1 and what is n2? 25 by 50. n1 is 25, n2 is 50. So it is 1 by 2, right? So from this equation, you can find what is theta 2. What you got? Theta 2 by, hope it is understandable. Let me take clear, try to write clearly. It's difficult. Theta 2 by theta a is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, I have the equation in terms of theta a. मुझे theta a को theta 2 से replace करना है. So find theta a from this. 2 times theta 2 is equal to theta a, right? So we have got the relationship. The changed value of the displacement is like this. So what I will do, taking this as a reference, wherever theta a is there, I will substitute it as 2 into theta 2. If I do that, 2 into theta 2, see, instead of theta a, I have substituted 2 into theta 2, denominator as it is, and whatever we have calculated as it is. और ये जो 2 है उसको आप RHS में लेके जाओ. It will become 1 by 2. 2 यहाँ पे आएगा actually. Okay, 2 into this. For that 2, I have taken this as 0.5. Okay. होप यू अंडरस्टूड दिस. ये सिंपल मैथमेटिक्स है. जस्ट आपको यहाँ पे क्या इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग जो नोट करना है, whenever you shift, you reflect the impedances of one shaft over the other, the terms will change, the element values, they will change, they won't remain the same. That is important for you. Okay. Similarly, one more problem we will solve. जितने आप problem solve करोगे उतना आपको perfection आएगा. Okay. Let us take one more example. It is also simple. You can see यहाँ पर आपको values नहीं दिए हैं, but generally J, N, K, these values are there. This is your given system. You have a torque, you have theta1, you have J, you have K, and a viscous friction coefficient. Instead of B, they have taken D. Okay. And you have to identify that the given system is rotational mechanical system, no doubt, but you have gear trains because number of teeth are given to you. There are 2 shafts involved. So इसको आपको पहले क्या करना है? Obviously the question is to find the transfer function. To find the transfer function, you should go for, you have to transform this given system जिसमें gears हैं, आपको ट्रांसफॉर्म करके एक मैकेनिकल सिस्टम रीड्रॉ करना है जिसमें गियर्स नहीं है. So whenever you reflect, okay, whenever you reflect the terms of one shaft over the other, the elements will not remain the same, they will change. Okay. So I have not given you the question. So what I have found is theta 1 by T1 I have found. What is theta 1? It is here. Okay, theta 1 by T1. So you tell me, look at this. I want theta 1 by T1. Okay, this is your transfer function you have to find. Now tell me, you have 2 shafts in the given system. This is your shaft 1 and this is your shaft 2. So whether I should go for 1 over the 2 or 2 over the 1.